High School is on a 3-game win streak and trying to stay on the roll. Meanwhile, Brooks County is trying to bounce back after falling last week to Fitzgerald. Tonight, Brooks County comes to Thomasville. Tonight, from Veterans Memorial Stadium, it's the Trojans and the Bulldogs in an epic South Georgia battle and the season finale on the INSiiGHTS High School Game of the Week. Hello, everyone. I'm Keith Miles along with the coach, Coach Jim Sauls, and we're in Thomasville, Georgia. And, Coach, our Cara Bailey is standing by, and she is standing by with the host head coach, Coach Zach Grage.
Coach Grage, we are standing here with what could possibly be the final game of the season. What does your team need to do in order to clinch the win?
Well, right now it's the last game here, regular season. We're still trying to preach to our kids that we can clinch home playoff field advantage. If we win tonight, we still have one more game after this. But we just got to go out and play Bulldog football. We always try and talk about we're playing the team on our chest. We're not playing the team across the field from us. If we do what we're supposed to do tonight, we feel pretty good about trying to come back with a win.
Awesome. Keith and Coach, that's what we have. Thanks for that. And back to you.
All right. Thank you, Cara. And we've got a great one on tap tonight, Coach. It's Thomasville High and Brooks County. Zach Grage matching wits with Maurice Freeman, a legend. Maurice Freeman, a legend at Florida A&M, one of the greatest kickers ever to play at FAMU. And, Coach, we got a chance to talk to him a little bit before the start of the game.
We did. That was great to be able to do that. It's amazing. He left there, went to FAMU, played, and he did great, and then went back to Brooks County, and he's basically coaching where he played in high school.
And he's done an outstanding job. Coach, he told us it's really he was real elated how the community had bought into his program.
Right. Yeah, they've really bought into everything he's doing. He's doing.
All right, it's Thomasville and Brooks County on the INSiiGHTS High School Game of the Week. We're moments away from kickoff, so stay tuned.
Metron Contracting is a certified minority business specializing in the installation of commercial plumbing and underground utilities, including water, sewer, and fire line. Its owners, Caleb and Sharon Hanna, have over 30 years experience in the Tallahassee area. Metron also offers installation of concrete sidewalks, erosion control, and construction management. On your next project, think Metron and call 850-681-9058. Again, 850-681-9058.
It's a beautiful night in Thomasville, Georgia. Fall temperatures are the order of the day. And, Coach, we've got a great one on tap. Brooks County's Trojans and the Thomasville Bulldogs.
It's going to be special. It's going to be real special. A lot of implications as far as the regions will be settled tonight.
Well, tell us about that, Coach. Thomasville comes in undefeated in the region. Brooks County with only one loss.
Correct. In Region 1AA, Fitzgerald is number 1 in the region. They're 7-1 with a 3-0 in the region. Thomasville is 3-0 in the region with a 4-3 record. Brooks County's 2-1 and they're 6-2. So if Thomasville can win tonight, they will pretty well lock up at least being at home. The first round
of the regional playoffs.
Of the regional playoffs.
Yeah.
Thomasville plays Fitzgerald next week, who's loaded right now. And, of course, Brooks will go to Barium, who's like 4th in the region, I think, right now.
All right, the captains are out at midfield for tonight's coin toss. And while they're doing that, let's go down to our Cara Bailey, who's working the sidelines tonight. Go, Cara. Okay, where the captains are ready for the coin toss. Brooks County will be decked out in the road whites tonight. White helmets, white jerseys with blue and red trim numbers and the white pants. Thomas County, or Thomasville High that is, decked out in their traditional red helmets, red jerseys, and gold pants with white numbers. And Coach, in Thomasville, there is a real distinction of Georgia football.
Correct.
Thomasville High is more like the Georgia Bulldogs.
Correct.
And Thomas County Central is more like Georgia Tech.
More like the Yellow Jackets.
So it's a great night of football in Thomasville tonight. And we'll be back with the starting lineups and the kickoff of this major high school football game on the INSiiGHTS High School Game of the Week right after this.
You've been involved in an accident? You feel like today is going to be a bad day? You have headaches, neck pain, back pain? Well, call us here at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where we have your neck and your back. Call me, Dr. Ways, at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab. We're located at 1711 South Gaston Street. Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, your local accident doctors. Call us at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where you control your case. We got your neck and your back.
Veterans Memorial Stadium, and Coach, it's electric as the Trojans and the Bulldogs get set to square off. Thomasville won the toss and elected to defer, so Brooks County will go on offense first. And here's the opening kickoff. It's a side winding kick, and wow, Quay Sutton bobbles it. He's trapped down inside the 5-yard line, and that's great coverage, Coach. And Brooks County will start 1st and 10 on offense from their own 5-yard line. Let's take a look at the Brooks County offense. At wide receiver, Khalid Humphreys. Anthony Daniels is the left tackle. The left guard is Jonathan Travis. Keith Davis is the center. Nick Riles is the right guard. Ryan Wade, the right tackle. Dion Fountain, the other wide receiver. At quarterback, it will be Jacoby Brown, just a sophomore, Coach. The normal starter got hurt. Jacoby has stepped up. Quay Sutton is the running back. The other wide receiver is Austin Cook, and we'll set the rest of the lineup. Here we go. On first now, boy, he's trapped behind the line of scrimmage. That was Jonathan White, and on the stop for Thomasville, I think it was 19, J.T. Rice, who also starts at quarterback for the Bulldogs. But the Brooks County now with the ball back on their own 2-yard line, a loss of 3 on the play.
So they're going to have to be careful here.
Have to be very careful. Jacoby Brown, a youngster, just a sophomore, 10th grader, he's going to take this snap in the end zone, along with Jonathan White back there. And boy, he bobbles the snap. He tries to come out. He's not going to get out. That's going to be a safety. And Thomasville is on the board 2-0.
Big play. They was a shotgun trying to snap it back there, and as a coach, you hope that won't happen.
So Brown tackled in the end zone, and Thomasville is on the board. And Brooks County, boy, they started with poor field position in the first play.
Ball hit the ground. It was a halfway decent kick, and then it squibbed.
Yeah. And so now Brooks County will have to kick it off to the Bulldogs, who go up 2-0. Looks like it was number 31 for Thomasville, Kerry Lee. He's just a sophomore, 5'10", 160 pounds, who actually made the tackle for the safety. And so Thomasville takes the early 2-0 lead with 10:56 to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, they'll get great field position out of this most probably.
And so K.D. Johnson is all set to kick it off for Thomasville. Oh, no, check that. K.D. Johnson is kicking it off for
Brooks County.
Yeah, Tony Velasquez, that is, for Brooks County. Tony Velasquez is kicking it off.
Thomasville started at 40 on their 45, which is up near midfield.
And so they're going to have excellent field position on their first offensive possession of the night. Let's take a look at the Thomasville offense. It's Kevon Shy at the flanker, Khalil Frazier at the left tackle, Javante McGriff is the left guard, Thomas Rayburn is the center, Jediah Diggs is the right guard, Sam Teehee is the right tackle, Jorium Jones is the tight end. At quarterback is J.T. Rice. At running back, Torrey Sapp. The other running back is Tan Gellin. And the other wide receiver is Tyler Knuckles. And on first down, we've got wing right, man in motion. But this is J.T. Rice, the quarterback. He keeps and he fights his way into Brooks County territory. Down at the midfield stripe is where they're going to mark him. So not quite into Brooks County territory, but on first down, he's going to get about 5 yards.
About 5 yards.
Second down and 5 for Thomasville.
They're coming up to the line quick.
Rice all set to go. Takes the snap, play action, looks to pass, rolls out, fires his pass out here, got a man open. It's caught. And on the receiving end of Rice's catch is Charlie Thomas, 6'2", 195, a junior. And Thomas is going to move the chains, and the Bulldogs will have a first down and 10 at the 34-yard line of Brooks County. And just like that, Coach, this Thomasville Bulldog team, they're on fire.
They're on fire right now.
Here we go on first down play action. Throws it to the big tight end, Jorium Jones.
Yep. And
Jones fights his way down to about the 25-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 26. So on first down, J.T. Rice's connection to Jorium Jones.
He play fake to the running back and threw it to the tight end.
He's going to pick up 7 yards. Second down and about 3 to go. Really closer to 8. Looks like 2nd and 2. This time, Rice sets up the pass, fires for the end zone, got a man down there. 6. It's a touchdown.
They lined up in an empty set with no backs in the backfield.
Charlie Thomas on, looks like a 25-yard touchdown pass from J.T. Rice, and Thomasville is up. Carl Blackmore in to attempt the point after snap. Placement kick is on the way, and it's good. And so Thomasville takes a 9-0 lead over Brooks County. And we'll be back on the INSiiGHTS High School Game of the Week after this.
If you're looking for a deal on a new set of wheels, Direct Auto Exchange. If your credit isn't great, you had some payments that relate, Direct Auto Exchange. We got a squeaky clean facility, so load up the kids and bring the family. If you want to drive away in a new car today, Direct Auto Exchange. In Tallahassee, Direct Auto Exchange. West Tennessee, Direct Auto Exchange. We're selling quality pre-owned cars.
Carl Blackmore just completed the extra point, giving Thomasville a 9-0 lead after a beautiful 25-yard pass from the quarterback, J.T. Rice, to Charlie Thomas. And Thomasville up 9-0.
Great kick out of the end zone.
Great kick out of the end zone.
No return.
No return, and Brooks County will begin 1st and 10 on their second possession of the evening from their own 20-yard line. That's the best field position they've had tonight because they started inside the 5 on their first possession. And so here we go. Brooks County down 9-0 with 9:43 to play in the first quarter, and they're going to try and get it going. But Thomasville came in on fire.
They did.
All right, here we go. Spread formation, twin receivers to either side for Jacoby Brown. And on first down, he gives to, no, he keeps. He's got 45, midfield, 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Brooks County.
80 yards.
80-yard touchdown run.
Wow.
for Jacoby Brown, and just like that, Coach, here comes Brooks County.
He faked that zone play up inside.
Yeah, he got me at me.
He fooled me. I mean, he rode that thing in there and snatched it out. He was gone. 88 now the gate.
Brown with an 80-yard touchdown run, and Brooks County is on the board.
I tell you what now, that's a lot of scoring in less than 3 minutes.
Yes, it is. An 80-yard run from scrimmage by the quarterback, Jacoby Brown. Tony Velasquez in to attempt the point after. Snap placement. Kicks on the way. And it's good.
It's good.
And so with 9:27 to play in the first quarter, we've got a barn burner, Coach. It's Thomasville 9, Brooks County 7, and we'll be back after this timeout on the INSiiGHTS High School Game of the Week.
If you're looking for a deal on a new set of wheels, Direct Auto Exchange. If your credit isn't great, you had some payments that relate, Direct Auto Exchange. We got a squeaky clean facility, so load up the kids and bring the family. If you want to drive away in a new car today, Direct Auto Exchange. In Tallahassee, Direct Auto Exchange. West Tennessee, Direct Auto Exchange. We're selling quality pre-owned cars.
Tony Velasquez completes the point after try after Jacoby Brown rushes 80 yards from scrimmage. And our score in Thomasville,
the camera got fooled him too.
Thomasville 9, Brooks County 7, and we've got a ball game going. Velasquez with an end-over-end kick. This one's going to be fielded by Kerry Lee. And Lee is going to fight his way to about the 20, maybe the 21. We'll see where they mark the football. There's an injured Thomasville High School Bulldog on the play, and we're going to get an official timeout.
Can't see a number right now.
Yeah, You've been involved in an accident? You feel like today is going to be a bad day? You have headaches, neck pain, back pain? Well, call us here at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where we have your neck and your back. Call me, Dr. Ways, at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab. We're located at 1711 South Gaston Street. Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, your local accident doctors. Call us at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where you control your case. We got your neck and your back.
The injured player was Torrey Sapp. He seemed to not be able to get his footing, and he fell funny. Maybe he had the wind knocked out of him, but he's up on his own power and back. Looks like he's going to play. This time, J.T. Rice hands it off to number 11, Kevon Shy, and Shy is going to move. He's going to pick up more than enough for a first down. Looks like he's going to get about 12 yards on that carry.
Handed it off to him, real quick handoff out of the pistol. Good run.
Now we're holding for the official indication. There seems to be an infraction on the play as the referee discusses it. But Shy picked up.
You know what, it might have been a sideline warning. I saw him walk over, put his flag up, and told him to get back.
It's a big 15-yarder.
I don't think that was it then. Face mask.
Face mask, okay, is the call. So they tack on 15 yards, and now Thomasville with the football, resting at their own 47-yard line. And J.T. Rice, wing right, This time Rice keeps, bounces outside. He's caught and tossed to the turf at about midfield. So on first down, J.T. Rice is going to pick up about 3, make it second down and about 7 to go for the Bulldogs.
Yep, faked it and ran it. Let's see what they do now.
All right, this time they load twin receivers or 2 receivers over here to the near boundary, isolated receiver, and now run the flare out of the backfield.
Yep.
That pass is caught by number 20, Tan Gellin, and he takes it to the 49-yard line of Brooks County, but Brooks County read it well, Coach. They were all over that play.
They did. They spread it out. They had 3 receivers to this side and flared the back, and they came up on it really well.
Third down and 5 for Thomasville.
It's a big down for Thomasville now.
Triplets to the far boundary. Isolation over here to the near side. That's Kevon Shy. J.T. Rice sets up. Pressure coming. Steps up in the pocket. Fires downfield. Got a man down there. It's Shy. He makes the catch. And he's out of bounds at the 21-yard line. That's a big play.
Obviously, he's all right.
For Thomasville.
Quarterback did a great job. He stepped up in the pocket and let the ends go by and just threw him a good ball.
Just outside the red zone, Coach. Thomasville knocking on the door once again at the 21-yard line. And Kevon Shy with a big reception from J.T. Rice. Here we go. This time they hand it off to the new back of the backfield, Benjamin Tillman. Tillman is 5'8", 166-pound junior. And he's finding some tough room to run up in the middle of that Brooks County defensive line. They're going to give him about a yard and make it second down and 9 to go for J.T. Rice and the Thomasville Bulldogs, and we've got whistles. And this may be
encroachment, maybe.
Illegal procedure.
Yep, on the offense.
Against the offense. That Brooks County defense up front, Coach. Isaiah Gossier, Jarrell Woodson, Devontae Dawson, and Darrell Bennett. It's going to be tough to run up in the middle there.
It is. They're not giving a whole lot up in there.
I'll move them back 5, make it second down now. And about 14 yards to go for Thomasville. Ball's resting at the 26-yard line. And here we go. Rice wants to pass, sets up, throws the out there. Boy, nearly picked off, but it's caught. And boy, they really converge on the receiver, Tyler Knuckles.
He was open, and the quarterback waited too long to throw it. That thing, you run a little quick out, you got to put it on the money quick. And that allowed the defender to get under it. He almost picked it.
On the stop for Brooks County is Jaquavion Washington. And so it's going to bring up third down now and about 13 yards to go for Thomasville. Here we go. They run the swing out of the backfield. And it's caught and turning upfield and all the way down. That's Charlie Thomas. And Charlie Thomas takes it down near the 10-yard line. Now, it depends on the spot of the football, Coach.
We might have a flag.
And, yeah, it looks like it may be an infraction against Thomasville. Charlie Thomas was going to be real close to a first down.
Yep.
But this may be coming back, and it is coming back.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts.
Well, we didn't get the official indication, but
no, we didn't.
But it's going to make it third down and about 14 to go for Thomasville. J.T. Rice.
Big call here now. I don't know whether you screen it or.
With Tillman in the backfield, Rice steps up in the pocket. He's going to be hit and sacked. And, boy, you got to give Brooks County some credit. Number 65 for Brooks County. That would be Isaiah Manning. He was trying to rip that football out,
He
Coach.
was. He's trying to get it.
Oh, boy. On the stop was number 88, Tavillion Gray. And it's going to bring up fourth down and about 18 now to go.
They're going to go for a field goal.
And Thomasville will go for it. Is Carl Blackmore on to attempt what would be a
35-45.
28, about a 38-yard field goal. Kick is on the way, but it's no good. And so with 5:37 to play in the first quarter, our score, Thomasville 9 and Brooks County 7.
Metron Contracting is a certified minority business specializing in the installation of commercial plumbing and underground utilities, including water, sewer, and fire line. Its owners, Caleb and Sharon Hanna, have over 30 years experience in the Tallahassee area. Metron also offers installation of concrete sidewalks, erosion control, and construction management. On your next project, think Metron and call 850-681-9058. Again, 850-681-9058.
Go, Brooks County, ready to go. Jacoby Brown, and on first down, this time he hands it off to his running back. That's Jonathan White, and White churns ahead, straight ahead. Trying to pick up a couple of yards, making second down and about 8 to go for the Trojans. Jacoby Brown already has an 80-yard touchdown run under his belt for the night with 5 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in the first quarter. The Trojans trail 9-7. Here we go, Brown. Set, fires this pass out, and sets up the screen. This pass is caught by Dion Fountain, and Fountain is going to take it to about the 23-yard line and make it third down now and about 7 to go for a Trojan first down. Third down and 7. The ball is resting at the Brooks County 24-yard line. Jacoby Brown, two backs in the backfield now. Twin receivers to the far boundary and an isolated receiver over here to the near side as he gets his instructions from the offensive coordinator. And here we go, Jacoby Brown. Throws it out to the other side, but this time they're all over that play. Pass is caught by Austin Cook, but he had nowhere to go.
No, his blocker didn't. .27 missed his block.
Yeah, and it was Quentin Jones or either Forenza Chapman on the stop for Thomasville, but they were all over that play. That's a good, solid tackle.
It was great, open field.
Open field tackle. Breaks going to make it third down now, and about 7 to go for Brooks County. Well, actually, it's fourth down. Okay. Yeah, it's fourth down now for the Trojans. Fourth down at about 12. They lost quite a few yards on that play. And on the punt, looks like number 12 for Brooks County. And that would be Jacoby Brown, the quarterback. He's pulling double duty here tonight. Gets off a short kick, going to be fielded at midfield, 45. And down at about the 46-yard line. That punt was returned by number 31 for Thomasville, Kerry Lee. And so the Bulldogs, once again, Coach, will have excellent field position.
Excellent field position.
Now there's some discussion. I didn't see a flag on the play, but there's some discussion about the spotting of the football. Oh, does look like it was a personal foul on the play, and they're going to move the football all the way back to the Thomasville 40-yard line. And so the Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10 from their own 40. But once again, Coach, still with excellent field position.
Excellent field position.
3:47 to play in the first quarter. Thomasville leads 9-7 over Brooks County. And a pivotal Region 1 AA contest here in Thomasville, Georgia.
Playing to try to get that home field advantage in the playoffs.
And here come the Bulldogs. J.T. Rice. Tan Gellin in the backfield this time. He has a spread formation, twin receivers to either side.
That motion going across.
And Rice going to throw downfield and overthrows the intended receiver, who was Kevon Shy. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for Thomasville. The ball resting at their own 40.
Little double move. He pumped it and then was trying to go deep, but they had it covered.
2nd down and 10 for Thomasville. 3:39 to play first quarter. And the Bulldogs on top 9-7 here in the first quarter. Here we go, Bulldogs. This time they give it.
Wow. Tell you what, great play by Brooks County.
To Gellin, but Gellin was snowed under by white jerseys.
He was.
Brooks County was not fooled at all by that play.
Never got out of the backfield. 3rd and long. Close to 15.
Yeah, it's number 88 once again. Tavion Gray for Brooks County. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 15 yards to go for Thomasville. J.T. Rice. Triplets to the near boundary this time.
Got confused by one of the receivers.
And a receiver goes in motion. Now he throws the pass out there. I'm surprised, Coach, they didn't get flagged for illegal procedure on that play.
Me too.
Wasn't
set and went in motion. There was confusion between the quarterback and the receiver. They were looking, but I don't think they were on the same page.
Yeah. It's going to bring up 4th down for Thomasville. And Brooks County. Okay. So illegal shift was called but declined. Brooks County wants the football. And now Thomasville trying to hurry up and get the punt team on. Punting for the Bulldogs will be Garrett Poole. And deep.
Tell you what, dangerously close to getting blocked.
Yeah, that's a short kick. Yeah. And Brooks County's going to have excellent field position with the ball rolling at the 48-yard line, and there's timeout on the field. 2:41 to play in the first quarter. Thomasville 9, Brooks County 7. We'll be back after this timeout.
You've been involved in an accident? You feel like today is going to be a bad day? You have headaches, neck pain, back pain? Well, call us here at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where we have your neck and your back. Call me, Dr. Ways, at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab. We're located at 1711 South Gaston Street. Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, your local accident doctors. Call us at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where you control your case. We got your neck and your back.
All right, here we go. Brooks County and Jacoby Brown at quarterback, ready to go. Twin receivers to the far side of the field. Isolated receiver over here, Austin Cook to the near side. Brown with a wing and offset in the backfield. And this time he gives to Jonathan White. And there's just no place to run.
No place to go. Completely covered.
Both
defenses, I think, are settling down into this thing now. And
you're right.
They're playing better.
Yeah, Johnny Young, the left end, the nose guard is Michael Gardner. And Eddie McBride is the other defensive end for Thomasville. And they're just not having none of it tonight. In fact, here we go. Jacoby Brown swings it out here this time for White again. And White is again going to be trapped behind the line of scrimmage and lose yards on the play. On the stop for Thomasville, Willie Bradshaw, 5'6", he's a senior.
Yep.
And it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 13 to go now for Brooks County. Here we go, Jacoby Brown and the Trojans. Twins to either side, spread formation, 1 setback. That's White, man in motion. And they're going to run the jet sweep, but we've got a legal procedure called on the play. That's going to make it 3rd down and about 17. Almost K-Row to go, Coach.
It is almost K-Row to go.
All right. Jacoby Brown, new back in the backfield for him. Kevin Hunter.
Getting that bag of tricks and see what they come up with.
Twin receivers near side. They isolate a receiver to the far boundary. And Jacoby Brown takes the snap, sets up, pulls out, he's sacked. That's a great defensive play by number 36.
Michael Gardner.
Michael Gardner, that's a great defensive play.
He was back there, and the snap actually was high. He got it. But
Michael Gardner, Coach, coming from his nose tackle position to make that play.
Yep.
And so Jacoby Brown checks on the punt. And it will be Kerry Lee deep to receive for Thomasville.
I think they'll get good field position again.
This may be the last play of the first quarter. Lee makes the catch. He is immediately dropped.
He was dropped, you're right.
Dion Fountain on the stop for Brooks County with 16.1 seconds remaining. Boy, he barely had room to breathe.
I know it. I don't know how he caught that. He must like living on the edge.
He's living on the edge for real. So Thomasville will have the football 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line with 16.1 seconds remaining in the first quarter, and they hold a slim 9-7 lead. We've had an exciting first quarter, Coach.
There's been a lot of action.
A lot of action
in one quarter, and I don't think it's over yet.
All right, here we go. J.T. Rice, 2 backs in the backfield, sends one in motion. Now fires for his tight end. Pass was thrown down in the dirt, right?
They had like a little circle pattern up in there in the middle of the zone. He was open, he just missed him.
That'll make it 2nd down and 10 to go for Thomasville. And again, J.T. Rice, he's going to isolate a receiver to the far side and send Twins over here to the near boundary. And this time he hands it off.
Pretty good little run there.
I'm trying to see who the ball carrier was there. Looks like it was number Tillman. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter of play with our score. Thomasville 9, Brooks County 7. We'll be back with more on the INSiiGHTS High School Game of the Week after this.
Metron Contracting is a certified minority business specializing in the installation of commercial plumbing and underground utilities, including water, sewer, and fire line. Its owners, Caleb and Sharon Hanna, have over 30 years experience in the Tallahassee area. Metron also offers installation of concrete sidewalks, erosion control, and construction management. On your next project, think Metron and call 850-681-9058. Again, 850-681-9058.
Okay, now I think we're ready to go. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 for the Bulldogs. The ball's resting at their own 42-yard line as we begin second quarter action. J.T. Rice with Benjamin Tillman in the backfield. Oh boy, that pass is deflected and picked off. Here we go. That's Tavion Gray, and Tavion Gray is in for the touchdown.
Wow.
What a play, by Tavion Gray.
Well, pretty athletic play there.
First play of the second quarter. It's a pick 6
by the defense.
Here it is again. And boy, he tipped it right to himself.
Yep.
And took it to the house. And so with 11:49, Brooks County has their first lead of the night. A pick 6.
It's a way to open up that second quarter.
And here we go. Velasquez on to attempt the point after. There's the snap placement. Kick is blocked. But Brooks County takes an early, the first lead of the night, in fact, 13-9 on the pick 6 by Tavion Gray. And we'll be back after this timeout.
You've been involved in an accident? You feel like today is going to be a bad day? You have headaches, neck pain, back pain? Well, call us here at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where we have your neck and your back. Call me, Dr. Ways, at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab. We're located at 1711 South Gaston Street. Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, your local accident doctors. Call us at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where you control your case. We got your neck and your back.
All right, and so the Bulldogs now will have it 1st and 10 from their own 42-yard line. J.T. Rice with Tan Gellin in the backfield. Loads triplets to the far boundary. Isolates a receiver over here near side.
There. One running
Rice
back.
is going to be hit and sacked. That's a tackle for loss.
That defensive front started. They're smelling just chum in the water. Those sharks are coming.
On the stop is Isaiah Manning. And Manning is just a sophomore, 6'1", 200 pounds. Boy, Brooks County's going to be good, Coach.
Yeah.
There's a lot of young players.
Coach said they didn't have about 4 or 5 seniors. I don't think they have many.
A lot of young players on this team. J.T. Rice set to go. And boy, we've got movement along the line of scrimmage. That was Khalil Frazier who came out of his stance.
Starting to self-destruct here.
Yeah, Thomasville came out on fire, but Brooks County has answered. So they're going to lose 5 more yards and make it 2nd down and about 17 to go with 10:58 to play in the first half. Brooks County leading 13-9. J.T. Rice, this time play action. Going to swing it back, and it's caught by Kevon Shy. Turns upfield, and Shy fights his way, still on his feet, down to midfield, maybe the 49-yard line of Brooks County. And if that's the case, that's going to be a 15-yard pickup, Coach.
It was a good call. They had pressure coming. They threw him like a middle screen, and he almost got wider than his blockers, and he tried to. It was designed to go straight up front.
Gain of 15, 3rd down and 2 for Thomasville. Wing left this time for J.T. Rice. Receivers to either side. Rice comes right up under center, takes the snap, and he has the first down as he lunges for that 45-yard line. And that'll be a first down for Thomasville. J.T. Rice is a polished young quarterback, Coach.
He is. He's very polished.
He's a junior, 6'1", 190.
They probably had to learn an all-new offense this year with the new head coach.
Here we go. Rice fires. This pass is caught Pearson Weatherspoon makes the reception. And that's going to be a gain of about 5 yards on that reception. Second down, about 5 to go, maybe about 4 to go for Thomasville. And Rice with 2 backs this time and wings to either side. Now the right wing steps to the line of scrimmage. Rice, boy, gets that pass off. He took a beating as he released the football. And that pass was caught.
Good throw and catch, great defense. And he stood in there to throw that with heat.
Yeah, and the receiver who caught that pass, boy, it was Gray who leveled the quarterback, and it was number 28.
We're good, thank you.
It's like Montrez Brown.
Thank you, sir.
And boy, he was nailed as he made the reception. There's timeout on the field. Brooks County 13 and Thomasville 9. 9:06 to play in the first half, and we'll be back on the INSiiGHTS High School Game of the Week.
If you're looking for a deal on a new set of wheels, Direct Auto Exchange. If your credit isn't great, you had some payments that relate, Direct Auto Exchange. We got a squeaky clean facility, so load up the kids and bring the family. If you want to drive away in a new car today, Direct Auto Exchange. In Tallahassee, Direct Auto Exchange. West Tennessee, Direct Auto Exchange. We're selling quality pre-owned cars.
Okay. 9:06 to play in the first half. Brooks County leading Thomasville 13-9, and our Cara Bailey is standing by with an update. Hey, Cara.
Hey, Keith. I am in the stands here with some of the fans, and it is senior day for the Bulldogs. Jacob Cohn is here. Tell us more.
So all day we've been celebrating our seniors and our senior football players, cheerleaders, dance line, and we're so excited to celebrate our seniors with such a big night against Brooks and try to beat them for the second seed in the playoffs.
Show me how you celebrate.
Dogs on three, dogs on three. 1, 2, 3, dogs. Let's go!
Keith, back to you.
J.T. Rice on the keeper, and Rice rumbles his way down inside the 25, and he may have the first down, and they're going to move the chains. That's a good-looking run by the quarterback. 1st and 10, Thomasville, and here come the Dogs.
Dogs got it moving.
He said, dogs on 3. Here come the Dogs.
And here come the Dogs. They got it. He needs to do that, cheer some more.
All right, here we go. Thomasville knocking on the door just outside the red zone at about the 23-yard line.
Got 3 over here into the boundary.
In isolation far side. Rice wants to pass, fires across the middle. That pass is caught. That's Kevon Shy, and he's going to take it down to about the 1-yard line.
Deep slant or skinny post up in there. Great job, good route, great throw.
And here come Thomasville. They're knocking on the door. Ball's resting at the 1. And here we go. Is that J.T. Rice on a keeper?
He's got to be close.
He didn't get in. It's going to be 2nd and goal to go for Thomasville. The ball on the 1. 7:52 to play. And the Bulldogs threatening. All right, here we go. Power lineup. Everybody in tight. And Rice keeps it again. This time he walks in off tackle. J.T. Rice goes in at 7:29, and Thomasville regains the lead.
Yeah, they ran a power right up inside with lead blockers, and he ran up like he was going inside and then broke it outside the defensive end. There was nobody there. Good play.
Blackmore on to attempt the point after. Here's the snap placement. Kick is on the way. And it's good. And so with 7:29 to play in the first half, our score, Thomasville 16, Brooks County 13. We'll be back after this timeout.
If you're looking for a deal on a new set of wheels, Direct Auto Exchange. If your credit isn't great, you had some payments that relate, Direct Auto Exchange. We got a squeaky clean facility, so load up the kids and bring the family. If you want to drive away in a new car today, Direct Auto Exchange. In Tallahassee, Direct Auto Exchange. West Tennessee, Direct Auto Exchange. We're selling quality pre-owned cars.
Carl Blackmore all set to kick it off for Thomasville after he nails the extra point. The Bulldogs regained the lead 16-13 with 7:29 to play in the first half. And he kicks off an end-over-end kick. It's going to sail into the end zone, and the Trojans will bring it out 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. That was an excellent drive, Coach, by Thomasville.
He throws that ball well. I would be shocked to see them start throwing it more. They run good routes. They get open. If he can have time like he did then to throw it.
And they've got just enough running to keep the defense honest.
To keep them honest.
All right, here we go, Brooks County. Got to get something going now. Jacoby Brown already has an 80-yard touchdown run to his credit on the night. Let's see if he can make something happen. Brooks County now moving left to right, decked out in their road whites. And they were a man short.
Uh-oh.
And here we go. Brown with a running back in the backfield. Twin receivers to either side. Spread formation. They fake the jet sweep and pass it out here. It's caught by number 18, Khalid Humphreys. And Humphreys is going to be stopped just short of the first down marker. That's going to be a gain of about 9 yards on first down.
That's a good first play.
Yeah, 2nd down and 1 for the Trojans. Here we go, Jacoby Brown. 1 setback. And this time Brown gives it to his running back.
Yep.
That's Quay Sutton.
And he went to cut it back when he saw he was pinned in. And the trailing defensive end did what he's supposed to, stay deep as the near back and got him.
Yeah, there was absolutely no place for Quay Sutton to go. That's good defense by Thomasville. Makes it 3rd down now. It was 2nd and 1, 3rd down, and about 6 to go. So a loss of about 5 yards on the play. And Jacoby Brown this time goes back to the spread formation with 1 setback. He fired. This pass is almost picked off. Boy, that could have been a pick 6, Coach.
Ooh, it could have been. Very much could have been.
Oh, my goodness. That was Kerry Lee, and he could kick himself, Coach. You saw him just pound the turf after he missed that one. Came right to him.
That's 6 points right there. He cut under it perfect.
Jacoby Brown is going to have to punt it away for Brooks County. And it will be Kerry Lee who dropped the interception deep to receive for Thomasville. Brown gets off a nice kick, drives Lee all the way back to about the 38-yard line, and he's going to be stopped at about the 43-yard line, and so that's where Thomasville will take over. The Bulldogs leading 16-13 with 6:04 to play in the first half, and we'll be back after this timeout.
Metron Contracting is a certified minority business specializing in the installation of commercial plumbing and underground utilities, including water, sewer, and fire line. Its owners, Caleb and Sharon Hanna, have over 30 years experience in the Tallahassee area. Metron also offers installation of concrete sidewalks, erosion control, and construction management. On your next project, think Metron and call 850-681-9058. Again, 850-681-9058.
Our Dr. Arthur Woodard academic student athlete of the game tonight, Thomasville's tight end and fullback, Eddie McBride, 5'11", 230. Oh, this is a great run coming out of the backfield.
Yep.
That's Tan Galen, or Jalen.
13 or so yards.
Yeah, Jalen picks up 13, moves the chains. And he's going to be all the way out to about the 43-yard line of Brooks County.
Yeah, they need to move the ball and keep Brooks County offense sitting over here on the sidelines.
All right, here we go. J.T. Rice gives it to Jalen again. This time he's trapped behind the line of scrimmage for a loss on the play. And it's going to make it second down and about 11 to go. Eddie McBride is our student athlete of the game. Dr. Arthur Woodard, academic student athlete of the game, with a 3.3 GPA, 5'11", a 230-pound senior. Congratulations to Eddie from Insight Sports. And we want to salute Eddie and his family. Here we go. The old flea flicker. They're going to throw it downfield for
he had it. Just kind of missed him.
Kevon Shy. And it's going to bring up third down and about 12 to go now for Thomasville. Good looking play, though.
It was. Got in the pistol and handed it off. He ran up to the line, turned and flipped it back to the quarterback, which gave the receiver time to get deep. Give it to Brooks County, though. They stayed with their coverage.
Yeah. Good defense by Brooks County. Third down and about 12 to go for Thomasville. Spread formation for J.T. Rice. And Rice pulls it down. Has a spy there. Fires this pass downfield, but it's going to be incomplete.
Yep.
And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Yeah, he missed on that.
Yeah, J.T. Rice was going to take off and run, but the spy came up.
Yeah.
And he saw him. He said, oh, I better get rid of it.
Uh-oh. I didn't know you were there.
All right, here we go. Look at him. Rice, he sees that spy come up. He said, oh,
yeah, it's time to get rid of it.
Got to get rid of it. Fourth down for the Bulldogs. Poole is on the punt. And boy,
they are so close to blocking that.
Yeah, he barely got that one off.
Dangerously close to blocking.
Brooks County is going to have an excellent field, but this is a very short punt. And Brooks County is going to have the football first and 10 at their own 32-yard line with 5 minutes to go in the first half. 16-13, Coach. And we've got everything that we thought we would have in this one.
And it keeps on going.
Brooks County. And Jacoby Brown, the quarterback, just a sophomore, 5'10", 150 pounds. The starting quarterback got hurt. And Jacoby Brown had to step up.
Right. Towards ACL, I think it's not a good injury.
And here we go. They hand it off. The first back through. That was number 4, Jonathan White. And White straight ahead. He's going to pick up about 5 yards on first down. 2nd and 5 for the Trojans. All right, here we go. Brown under center. He gives it to White again. White finds some room and fights his way for a first down and more.
First down.
All the way out to the 47-yard line. And that's another 12-yard gain. That's a first down for Brooks County. Yep. 4:22 to play. And the Trojans now with the ball at their own 46-yard line. The Trojans are led by Coach Maurice Freeman. And Maurice Freeman was maybe one of the greatest kickers ever to play at Florida A&M. His nickname, Coach, when he was at FAMU was Foots.
Because he could kick it so good.
He could kick it so good.
He's done a great job up at Brooks County.
Here we go, Jacoby Brown. Double wings this time. They give it to Quay Sutton, and Sutton fights his way into Thomasville territory. And he's going to be down at about the 49-yard line, but on first down, that's going to be a gain of 5 yards.
He is running hard.
Second down and 5, but a gain of 5 on first down for Quay Sutton. 3:25 to go. And the Trojans, once again, in the wing T formation. They give it to the fullback. First back coming through, and he's fighting his way. Boy, he may be close to a first down.
He's close.
That's a really good run.
But you don't know how he's holding that down box. He's got it tilted, so it might not be as far as it looks. First down.
It's like it was Jonathan White once again. He's going to get the first down. That's a tough bit of running, but he got the first down. First down for the Trojans. Ball's resting at the Bulldog 44-yard line with 2:54 to play. And again, the Trojans load up that wing T.
See what we got.
Receiver isolated outside here. Movement. Boy, they toss it in the backfield. Boy, Thomasville was all over that
Quick
play.
motion and a toss outside, and Thomasville was on that.
Willie Bradshaw on the stop. The ball carrier, Devion Bryant, never had a chance. Boy, he was trapped behind the line as soon as he tossed that.
They had a good key when he went around in quick motion coming around. They were on the move.
Quickly gets them out of the wing T.
It does, back out of the wing T.
Back to the spread formation. With Jonathan White in the backfield for Jacoby Brown. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Boy, he snaps it over his head. Jacoby Brown picks it up, fires his pass. That pass is picked off. And Willie Bradshaw.
That's one you'd like to have back.
Yeah. A very ill-advised pass.
He was trying to make
something happen
out of nothing, and better off to
just let it go.
Let it go.
Live to play another down.
That's right. Save your planes for another day.
Yeah. So a big play, though, for Willie Bradshaw, who comes up with the interception. And I know Jacoby Brown would like to have that one back. That's an inexperience, though, Coach.
It is.
From a 10th grade quarterback.
Right. A veteran wouldn't do that.
All right. All right, first down and 10 for the Bulldogs now at the Brooks County 45-yard line. J.T. Rice.
Yep, they got time here.
Wing left. They give it. Tan Gallen. Had Gallen been able to bounce outside, Coach, he would have been off to the races.
I think he would have. They don't have to be in a real hurry here. They got time, but they don't need to waste time.
Right. Minute 27 to go.
I mean, they don't have time to be running around letting the clock run.
And trying to shuttle the players in.
See, this is taking too much time here.
Here we go. J.T. Rice, twins near side. And Rice wants to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's hit now. He pulls it down, and he's going to run. Takes it down to the 40-yard line of Brooks County.
And it's rolling.
Clock continues to run. It's going to make it third down and about 6 to go. Maybe third down and 5 for Thomasville. 3rd and 5. 49 seconds remaining in the first half.
They're letting it run out, I think.
Here we go. J.T. Rice talking to his backs. Rice sets up, is going to pass. Now flushed down the pocket. That's coverage downfield. Rice is going to, he may get the first down, Coach, as he crosses the 35 out at about the 34-yard line of Brooks County. But give some credit to the Brooks County coverage because there was no receiver open for J.T. Rice.
Nobody open. And one of the Thomasville players' helmet came off during the play, and, of course, when that happens, he had to leave. They subbed for him.
It's going to bring up 4th down and 1. So he was just a yard short of getting that first down. Here we go. J.T. Rice from the gun. Rice keeps, hurdles. He's got the first down.
He got it, but
it's only 22.6 seconds remaining in the first half. .6 seconds remaining. 16-13. And we've got a timeout on the field. Thomasville leading 16-13. The INSiiGHTS High School Game of the Week continues after this.
Metron Contracting is a certified minority business specializing in the installation of commercial plumbing and underground utilities, including water, sewer, and fire line. Its owners, Caleb and Sharon Hanna, have over 30 years experience in the Tallahassee area. Metron also offers installation of concrete sidewalks, erosion control, and construction management. On your next project, think Metron and call 850-681-9058. Again, 850-681-9058.
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you.
22.6 seconds remaining in the first half. Thomasville leading 16-13. And J.T. Rice and the Bulldogs have the football at the 34-yard line of Brooks County. Triplets near boundary. Twins to the far side. Empty backfield. They fake the jet sweep. Rice fires over the middle. That pass is incomplete. Intended for Charlie Thomas. And it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs with 18.4 seconds remaining in the first half. The Bulldogs not content to go in with just a 3-point lead at halftime, Coach.
If they could get something medium, something down there close enough they could get a field goal maybe if they can kick.
All right, here we go. J.T. Rice pulls it down. Rice fakes the pass and decides to run. Going to be out of bounds.
12 seconds.
At about the 28-yard line with about 12.6 seconds remaining in the first half. And Rice may be trying to matriculate the football in the field goal position.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Here we go.
They got to get a few yards here, though.
The Twins to the near boundary. Wing right, isolation far side. Now it's triplets over there. And Rice pulls it down. He's going to run again. And Rice, he's going to be, I think he's got the first down. Well, there's only going to be 5.8 seconds remaining. It will be a first down for the Bulldogs. And the ball's going to be spotted at about the 22-yard line of Brooks County. Might be good enough, Coach.
Yep, they're going to talk it over there.
For field goal position. 5.8 seconds remaining in the first half. We'll be back after this.
If you're looking for a deal on a new set of wheels, Direct Auto Exchange. If your credit isn't great, you had some payments that relate, Direct Auto Exchange. We got a squeaky clean facility, so load up the kids and bring the family. If you want to drive away in a new car today, Direct Auto Exchange. In Tallahassee, Direct Auto Exchange. West Tennessee Street, Direct Auto Exchange. We're selling quality pre-owned cars.
Carl Blackmore on to attempt what will be a 37-yard field goal from the right hash mark. Snap placement. Kick is on the way, and it's good. With 1.1 second remaining in the first half. Carl Blackmore adds 3 points on the board for Thomasville.
Make it a 6-point game.
19-13. That's an excellent kick.
It was an excellent kick. It means the field goal won't tie it.
Carl Blackmore, coach, 6 foot, just a junior.
Wow.
And we've said this every week that we've done a game. we've seen some incredible talent.
We have. We really have.
In these parts. And Carl Blackmore's, he's going to have a scholarship with his name on it somewhere. 19-13, Thomasville extends the lead to 6 points over Brooks County. We've got a really good football game going on here tonight in Thomasville, Georgia. Carl Blackmore all set to kick it off. Short kick is going to be fielded by Jonathan White, and White's going to slide down at about the 17-yard line, but that's going to be the end of the first half of play with our score. Thomasville 19, Brooks County 13. And it's been a real spirited first half. Our Cara Bailey is standing by with Coach Maurice Freeman. Go ahead, Cara.
Coach Freeman, we've had some pretty big, hard-hitting plays in this first quarter. Tell me about some of those, please.
Well, you know, both teams are hitting pretty good. We've made more mistakes than they have, and that's consequently why they got a 6-point lead. We got to minimize our mistakes. We threw one away over here on the sideline. She was thrown out of bounds. We threw it straight to a DB. Those kind of mistakes we can't have. We've just made more mistakes than they have.
And what do you think you're going to do to calm your quarterback down for the next plays?
Well, we're going to have to probably run the ball a little bit more, and we got to look and see if there's some shorter passes, some shorter routes that he can throw immediately and allow our receivers to do the work and get up the field a little quicker.
Thank you, Coach Freeman. Keith, back to you.
All right, thank you, Cara. 19-13 our score. Thomasville leading Brooks County. We've got a good one in Thomasville, and we'll be back after this timeout.
You've been involved in an accident? You feel like today is going to be a bad day? You have headaches, neck pain, back pain? Well, call us here at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where we have your neck and your back. Call me, Dr. Ways, at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab. We're located at 1711 South Gaston Street. Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, your local accident doctors. Call us at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where you control your case. We got your neck and your back.
(19-13) our score as we get set to start the second half. Our Cara Bailey is standing by with Coach Zach Grage from Thomasville High.
Coach Grage, you are coming off of a dynamic first quarter, or first half rather. Can you tell us a little bit about what your thoughts are for your team's performance?
You know, it's really just two big plays that hurt us. We had the pick six, we had the long run. It's something we defend every single day in practice, this little zone read. So if we look at the game, we just say, look, we're winning the game. We just can't have those stupid or the lapses of judgment, and let's just go out there and play, and just play, the guys on our chest, play Bulldog football, and we'll be fine. And
what would you say to your offense to make sure that they keep up that momentum?
Just be smart. Just make plays. Let our guy, again, let ballers be ballers. Give them the ball in space. Not try and do too much. Let's keep things pure up front and have good quarterback play. The same thing you're going to hear.
Awesome. Thank you, Coach.
And thank
Back to you, Keith.
Thank you, Cara. And, Coach, I think Coach Grage got it right.
I think he did.
If they can settle down and play that kind of football in the second half, it should be an outstanding second half of play.
It should be.
All right, want to send a special shout out to all of our good friends at Cumulus Radio on 102.3 and 96.1 as they continue to be number one in the Big Bend area. When traveling in your car, turn your radio down to 102.3 or 96.1 to hear the latest sounds, and make sure you go in and visit our friends at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab. When you need to snap that back, go visit Dr. Chuck Ways at 1711 South Gadsden Street. Call the office at 850-222-9051 for an appointment. And the second half is just about underway. We'll get to it right after this timeout.
You've been involved in an accident? You feel like today is going to be a bad day? You have headaches, neck pain, back pain? Well, call us here at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where we have your neck and your back. Call me, Dr. Ways, at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab. We're located at 1711 South Gaston Street. Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, your local accident doctors. Call us at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where you control your case. We got your neck and your back.
Metron Contracting is a certified minority business specializing in the installation of commercial plumbing and underground utilities, including water, sewer, and fire line. Its owners, Caleb and Sharon Hanna, have over 30 years experience in the Tallahassee area. Metron also offers installation of concrete sidewalks, erosion control, and construction management. On your next project, think Metron and call 850-681-9058. Again, 850-681-9058.
All right, Tony Velasquez is ready to kick it off for Brooks County. And he kicks a short kick. It's going to be fielded by an up man. A couple of nice moves. And Thomasville is going to start 1st and 10.
Wow, he's still moving.
At about the 47-yard line. That's an excellent return by Javonde Harrison, who's just a junior, but he comes up with a big return for the Thomasville Bulldogs. So let's reset the Thomasville offense as we go to start the second half. Kevon Shy is the flanker. He's got a couple of big receptions tonight. Khalil Frazier is the left tackle. Javonte McGriff, the left guard. The center is Thomas Rayburn. Jediah Diggs is the right guard. Sam Teehee is the right tackle. Jorium Jones is the tight end. At running back, it's been Tan Galen pretty much tonight. J.T. Rice at quarterback, and Tyler Knuckles, the other wide receiver. Torrey Sapp went out early in the ball game with an injury, has yet to return. This is Galen, and he's going to be trapped behind the line of scrimmage and lose a yard on the play. That's really good defense.
He tried to get outside, but there's no way.
Yeah, Tavion Gray, who's having a whale of a night defensively really on the stop for Brooks County. Second down and 11 to go for Thomasville. J.T. Rice. All set to go, sends a man in motion, swings it out here. That's Galen. Galen fights his way straight ahead. Boy, he's hit in mid-air.
I tell you what, he got turned around.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. They are really laying some leather out there, Coach.
They are. They're doing it.
Here we go on the replay. And, oh, my goodness. Makes it third down and about 7 to go for Thomasville. J.T. Rice sends a man in motion. Now rolls and, shuttle
pass
to Charlie Davis. And Charlie Thomas, that is. And Charlie Thomas takes it all the way down to about the 27-yard line. Let's see where they're going to mark this football. That's a big play,
huge play
for Thomasville.
And it was a good, different look. They hadn't seen that. Yeah,
Charlie Thomas, 6'2", 195-pound junior. He's having a big night, too, for the Bulldogs. Here we go. This is J.T. Rice on the quarterback keeper. And Rice just shy of the 20-yard line. He goes down at about the 21. So on first down, J.T. is going to pick up nearly 5 yards, make it second down and about 5 to go for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of starting to pick up this offense, which was a brand new offense coming into this year.
All right, J.T. Rice.
Twins on both sides, one back, gun.
Spread formation, he fires it out there. That pass is caught on a wheel route, and all the way down is Eddie McBride.
Yep.
Our Dr. Arthur Woodard student athlete of the game. Oh, check that. That's not Eddie McBride. That was Kevin Cochran on the receiving end of that play, and he's going to take it down inside the 5-yard line, make it first down and goal to go for Thomasville. Here come the Bulldogs. Looks like Thomasville is missing a man. looks like Charlie Thomas is going to run a little wildcat here.
Yep.
And that's Charlie Thomas, and Thomas keeps.
There you go.
Waiting on the signal. Touchdown. Charlie Thomas runs a little wildcat, and the Bulldogs strike first in the second half. That's a good play. Right up the middle.
Right up the middle. He's in. About 2.5 minutes off the clock.
Blackmore in to attempt the point after. Snap placement. Kick is no good. So with 9:36 to play in the third quarter, our score, Thomasville 25, Brooks County 13. We'll be back after this timeout.
You've been involved in an accident? You feel like today is going to be a bad day? You have headaches, neck pain, back pain? Well, call us here at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where we have your neck and your back. Call me, Dr. Ways, at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab. We're located at 1711 South Gaston Street. Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, your local accident doctors. Call us at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where you control your case. We got your neck and your back.
Metron Contracting is a certified minority business specializing in the installation of commercial plumbing and underground utilities, including water, sewer, and fire line. Its owners, Caleb and Sharon Hanna, have over 30 years experience in the Tallahassee area. Metron also offers installation of concrete sidewalks, erosion control, and construction management. On your next project, think Metron and call 850-681-9058. Again, 850-681-9058.
See me?
9:36 to play, third quarter, and Thomasville extends the lead to 25-13 after Charlie Thomas goes in from 2 yards out. And Carl Blackmore all set to kick it off for the Bulldogs. Gets off a nice end-over-end kick. It's going to be fielded at about the 13-yard line.
Trying to get wide.
Trying to come upfield. Can't turn upfield, though. That's good kick coverage by the Bulldogs.
Great coverage down there.
Quentin Jones, no, check that. Devion Bryant, easy for me to say, was the return man, and boy, he could never turn upfield.
No, never could.
Carl Blackmore is the injured Bulldog down on the field. And with a break in the action, we'll pause for this timeout.
If you're looking for a deal on a new set of wheels, Direct Auto Exchange. If your credit isn't great, you have some payments that relate. Direct Auto Exchange. Customer care is our specialty. We do whatever it takes is our philosophy. If you want to drive away in a new car today, Direct Auto Exchange. At Direct Auto Exchange, we sell quality pre-owned cars. And our commitment to the community says a lot about who we are. So if you're looking for a deal on a new set of wheels, Direct Auto Exchange. If your credit isn't great, you have some payments that relate. Direct Auto Exchange. We got a squeaky clean facility. So load up the kids and bring the family. Your complete satisfaction we guarantee. Direct Auto Exchange in Tallahassee. Direct Auto Exchange. West Tennessee Street. Direct Auto Exchange. We're selling quality pre-owned cars.
Brooks County will begin 1st and 10 from their own 11-yard line. Thomasville's Carl Blackmore was the injured player, but he's up and off the field under his own power. That's a good sign.
That's a good sign.
9:23 to play, third quarter. Thomasville 25, Brooks County 13. Jacoby Brown in the backfield. And he gives to his first man through. That's Jonathan White. And White fights his way near the 15-yard line, down to about the 13. They'll make it 2nd down and about 7 to go for the Trojans of Brooks County.
They got plenty of time. They just need to settle down and get a little drive going here.
All right, here we go. Once again, Jonathan White, the ball carrier. He's going to pick up maybe 1 or 2 more. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 5 to go now for the Trojans. Jacoby Brown gives it to White again. He finds a seam, finds some running room, and Jonathan White all the way out to about the 34-yard line, and that's a 1st down for Brooks County.
Yeah, that's pretty explosive there. If he gets in the open very much, he'll be out of here.
Yeah.
Great athlete.
Yeah, outstanding run by Jonathan White. Boy, he got into the open field and turned on the Jets. And so it's 1st down for Brooks County at their own 34-yard line. 8:16 to go, 3rd quarter. And Thomasville leading 25-13. Jacoby Brown, just a 10th grader at quarterback. And he gives it to White once again, but this time the Bulldogs are all over it.
They caved that in pretty good. This has been a really good ball game.
Johnny Young.
A lot of good defense.
On the stop for Thomasville. Young is 6 foot, 200-pound senior. Defensive end and nose guard. He was not fooled on that play. Gonna make it 2nd down and about 8 yards to go for the Trojans. 7:34 to play. Jacoby Brown takes the snap.
Boom.
Tosses this one out there. It's caught by Austin Cook. But there's no place, there's no run after catch, Coach.
No, I was fixing to say, no run after catch.
Nope. Once again, those Bulldogs are right on the spot. It's going to bring up 3rd down now and 5 to go for Brooks County. Trojans shuttling in a receiver. Spread formation now, twin receivers to either side. They give it to, oh my goodness, look at this
run.
Gone,
Coach, he's gone. Maybe, no, not quite.
Jonathan White with an explosive, he was trapped behind the line of scrimmage.
He's Houdini.
He is, Coach.
He was locked up back there with nowhere to go, and boom, came out of there. Wow.
And boy, he is quick with a lot of speed. He's going to pick up a 1st down.
And there was only one guy to get him, and the guy got him. He got him.
That is a great play. On the stop for Thomasville was Javonde Harrison. And that was a touchdown-saving tackle.
It was. Looks like it was a penalty.
There's a penalty on the play, and this one's coming back.
Ooh, that hurts right there. Man, you hate to see that when you're on offense, get a big play like that.
Holding is the call against Brooks County. Boy, that'll help pull your hair out right there.
Yes, absolutely. Great run. Comes back.
6:40 to play, 3rd quarter. And it's going to make it 3rd down now. And about 17 yards to go for a Trojan 1st down.
Trips over here to the wide side of the field.
Yeah, isolation far side, and now we got another penalty mark on the play. Let's see if they had enough people on the line of scrimmage.
We got 12 men on the field.
Wow, that's another 5
That's
yards.
a great formation right there now. You can have trips, a wing back, and another back. Only in Canada can you get away with that. I look going, what in the world?
That's going to make it 3rd down and 22 now for Brooks County. Jacoby Brown. Let's see if he's going to put it up. Brown rolling, fires downfield. That pass is caught.
Wow.
That's a good-looking catch.
Good-looking catch. Got a penalty? Got it.
Khalid Humphreys on the receiving end of that play is going to make it 4th down and short for Brooks County.
What do you think? They players
fourth and about 4. The question is, do you want to sacrifice field position?
The players wanted to do it, but cooler heads prevail on the sideline because there's still plenty of time here.
Yeah, and if you don't get it, you give up tremendous field position.
Oh yeah, and right now Thomasville's kind of hot on offense.
Right. Yeah. So Brown is on the punt, but remember, the punter is also the quarterback.
Yes.
4th down and about 4. So on that play, they picked up 18 yards on that 3rd down play, Coach. Makes it 4th and 4, and now.
Yep.
And now we got a delay of game tacked on. So it's going to make it 4th and 9 now.
Had too many and then didn't have enough.
4th and 9 for Brooks County. And so Jacoby Brown will punt. Kerry Lee steps away from the ball, and it's going to roll dead at about the 32-yard line where Thomasville will take over 1st and 10. Well, Coach, one of the things we were talking about during the halftime break is the atmosphere here in Thomasville for this game.
It's amazing. It's really amazing.
Yeah, really good atmosphere for high school football. Our Cara Bailey is standing by with an update on the sidelines. Go, Cara.
I don't think she's not.
It's been quite an adventurous game here for this particular season, and we had a couple of injuries early, but the Thomasville team is pulling through, leading with 25 right now. Keith, that's what I have for you. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Cara. Here we go. This is Benjamin Tillman on the carry for the Bulldogs. That's a nice run on 1st down. Tillman's going to pick up about 7 yards, make it 2nd down, about 3 to go for the Bulldogs.
He did a good job because it looked like they might have had it snuffed out, and he cut it up. And great effort.
The danger now for Brooks County, Coach, is the defense has been on the field so long.
Yep, they're going to start getting tired.
Here we go. J.T. Rice hands it off. Coming back this way, it's Tillman again, but this time it's a really good defensive play by Michael Edmonds. And now a late penalty marker on the play.
That's flagrant.
Edmonds made the tackle. We're waiting the official indication. Oh, it's offsetting, personal foul on both teams. They'll make it 3rd down. And about 3 yards to go for Thomasville. 3rd down and 3 for the Bulldogs. All right, here we go. J.T. Rice, 2 backs, a full house backfield now. Yep. Sends a man in motion. Fires out to that pass. Great pass. Caught by Charlie Thomas. Breaks one tackle, another. 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
Tell you what, that's a great throw and catch and run.
That is a 61-yard touchdown pass to Charlie Thomas.
Little in route down there about 10, 12 yards, and he broke that thing back outside. And he got a good block.
Charlie Thomas is turning it up, Coach. That's the 2nd touchdown of the night. Actually, his 3rd touchdown of the night. Point after try is on the way and good. And so with 3:41 to play, in the ball game. Thomasville 32, Brooks County 13, and we'll be back after this timeout.
If you're looking for a deal on a new set of wheels, Direct Auto Exchange. If your credit isn't great, you have some payments that relate. Direct Auto Exchange. Customer care is our specialty. We do whatever it takes, is our philosophy. If you want to drive away in a new car today, Direct Auto Exchange. At Direct Auto Exchange, we sell quality pre-owned cars. And our commitment to the community says a lot about who we are. So if you're looking for a deal on a new set of wheels, Direct Auto Exchange. If your credit isn't great, you have some payments that relate. Direct Auto Exchange. We got a squeaky clean facility, so load up the kids and bring the family. Your complete satisfaction we guarantee. Direct Auto Exchange in Tallahassee. Direct Auto Exchange, West Tennessee Street. Direct Auto Exchange. We're selling quality pre-owned cars.
Metron Contracting is a certified minority business specializing in the installation of commercial plumbing and underground utilities, including water, sewer, and fire line. Its owners, Caleb and Sharon Hanna, have over 30 years experience in the Tallahassee area. Metron also offers installation of concrete sidewalks, erosion control, and construction management. On your next project, think Metron and call 850-681-9058. Again, 850-681-9058.
To 13. Charlie Thomas on a 61-yard touchdown pass. Carl Blackmore adds the extra point and makes it 32 to 13. Blackmore's ensuing kick end over end. It's going to be fielded back at the 10, 15, 20. Looks like the ball popped out, but Brooks County is going to retain possession at about the 24-yard line. And so the Trojans will begin from there. And, Coach, they got to get something going.
They need to get something going here. They still got time, but they don't need to waste time now.
This is a big possession.
This is a big possession. If they blow 4 or 5 minutes off here and come up with nothing, it's going to be tough. It's going to get tough.
3 minutes and 33 seconds remaining, third quarter. Thomasville up 32 to 13. And here we go. Jacoby Brown gives to, there he is again. He's got running room. That's Jonathan White. And White all the way out to the 45 to 46-yard line of Brooks County.
I'd keep feeding him that rock. Because he'll make something out of nothing.
That's about a 26-yard run for Jonathan White. They'll move the chains. 1st and 10 for Brooks County at their own 46-yard line. 2:59 to play third quarter. Let's see if the Trojans can get something going. White in the backfield, a lone setback. Got a slot receiver near side, isolation far side. And they give it to Jonathan White again. He fights his way into Bulldog territory at the 49-yard line. On first down, he's going to get 5, Coach.
Yep. Another high snap. They're in the shotgun. He's continuing to have to reach. And I'm wondering.
Well, Jason Brown, who is playing center now, is the starting center, but Keith Davis was started tonight because Jason Brown had an ankle injury.
Correct, he had an injury.
And so there's been they're trying to find the right combination. Yeah. That was Jonathan White again, the ball carrier. He's going to make it 3rd down and 1. He's going to take himself out of the ball game, though.
He needs to get him some water.
He needs a little breather. Here we go. They give it to Quay Sutton, and boy, he is
like an ambush, didn't it?
He's met in that backfield. There's no place for him to go. It's going to bring up 4th down now and about 2. They're going to lose a yard on the play.
You're right. They're trying to protect him, I think.
Yeah. Our chief engineer, Jeff Walker, just said that Jacoby Brown has not thrown a pass since he tossed that interception earlier. And he's right.
I know who needs to be getting it right here.
There we go. Here's his first pass. He makes the catch. And Dion Fountain's going to pick up the first down and take the football down to the 41-yard line of Thomasville. So there you go, Jeff. His first pass is a completion and a first down for Brooks County. The Trojans on the move now with a good drive going at the Thomasville 41. 49 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And here we go. Brown fires downfield. That pass is picked off. And it's Charlie Thomas. And Charlie Thomas has running room. And Charlie Thomas finally steps out of bounds. Charlie Thomas steps out of bounds.
They're going to get him one up the field, but
at about the 40-yard line. And so, boy, he got a little confidence on the previous pass. He got the first down, came right back and tossed an interception. There he is, Charlie Thomas, with a great pick. And, boy, he was almost off to the races. Ooh. Steps out of bounds, but the Bulldogs are going to have it first down and 10 at the Brooks County 40-yard line. And so that Brooks County defense now is going to have to step up, because a score right here might be enough to make that mountain too tall to climb. Here we go. Boy, that's a good defensive play.
Great play.
That is Rajon Holden on the stop for Brooks County. He's 6 foot, a 200-pound junior. The ball carrier was Tan Galen. But we're going to fourth quarter action as the clock winds down. Thomasville leading Brooks County 32-13 on the INSiiGHTS High School Game of the Week. And we'll be back.
You've been involved in an accident? You feel like today is going to be a bad day? You have headaches, neck pain, back pain? Well, call us here at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where we have your neck and your back. Call me, Dr. Ways, at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab. We're located at 1711 South Gaston Street. Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, your local accident doctors. Call us at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where you control your case. We got your neck and your back.
Metron Contracting is a certified minority business specializing in the installation of commercial plumbing and underground utilities, including water, sewer, and fire line. Its owners, Caleb and Sharon Hanna, have over 30 years experience in the Tallahassee area. Metron also offers installation of concrete sidewalks, erosion control, and construction management. On your next project, think Metron and call 850-681-9058. Again, 850-681-9058.
Fourth quarter action, 32-13, Thomasville leading Brooks County, and our Cara Bailey is standing by with a Bulldog parent. Go ahead, Cara.
We are here in the stands, and I am standing next to one of the parents for the football team, number 3. How you're feeling about the game so far?
This is an absolutely exciting game, perhaps one of the best games I've seen Thomasville play this season. We're behind our Bulldogs all the way.
Awesome. Thank you for that. Keith, back to you.
All right, thank you, Cara, and thank you for, I guess that's Benjamin Tillman's mom.
Yeah, it is. It is. Benjamin. A little shout out to Benjamin.
Yeah. Hey, Mom thinks this is one of the better games of the season, and it is an outstanding game.
It is. It really is.
12 minutes to go. Bulldogs now moving left to right.
They just want to be surgical and methodical.
Yeah, second down and 11. not going to see much airing out of the football now from Thomasville, at least, anyway.
If it is, it'll be high percentage.
They hand it off to Charlie Thomas. Charlie Thomas has worked his way into running back position.
Yes.
He's going to lose a yard on the play. 3rd down and 11 to go for the Bulldogs. And J.T. Rice, oh my goodness, it's a little misdirection play.
It was.
They snapped it to Willie Bradshaw, and Bradshaw is going to take it down to about the 32-yard line, but it's going to bring up 4th down for Thomasville.
Let's see if it shows now. Here you go.
Well, they even had our camera.
Yeah.
Had our camera guys fooled on that one. It'll be 4th down and about 2 yards to go for the Bulldogs, but there's some discussion going on down on the field. Now let's see if unsportsmanlike conduct is going to go against Thomasville.
They don't need those kind of penalties.
And that's going to negate
a chance at a field goal or going for first.
And an outstanding play coach, because they had everybody fooled on that one. The Bulldogs fans don't like it, but that's a big 15-yard mark-off. And so it's going to make it 4th down and about 16 yards to go for Thomasville. Garrett Poole checks on the punt. And Dion Fountain will retreat deep for Brooks County. 10:54 to play in the ball game. The Trojans desperately going to have to get something going. The punt's going to hit it about the 25-yard line and sail out of bounds. And so the Trojans of Brooks County will take over, 1st and 10 from there. With 10 minutes and 42 seconds remaining in the ball game, they trail 32-13.
If Thomasville pulls this off, they can ensure, home field advantage for the first round.
That football game against Fitzgerald's going to be some kind of game.
It's going to be some kind of game.
That one may be worth the trip coming back.
It might be worth
just
the trip.
To see that one. All right, here we go. Jacoby Brown and the Trojans, 2-back set. Dion Fountain is the slot receiver near side. They give it. There he goes once again.
He's gone.
And
he might not be.
That's Charlie Thomas, the last Bulldog there to get him. And that's Jonathan White once again. With a huge run.
He is a workhorse tonight.
There he is, puts the moves on him. Once he gets into the open field, it's just a foot race. And Charlie Thomas had an angle on him, and that's what cut him off.
Good hustle by Thomasville getting over.
Yeah, Charlie Thomas had a slight angle, and that allowed him to get there and cut him off, but not before Jonathan White takes it all the way down to the 19-yard line of Thomasville. Jacoby Brown. They're going to give it to him once again.
I wonder how many carries he's got.
And how many yards. Not much on that one for Jonathan White. But they're going to give him 3 yards, make it 2nd down and 7 with the ball at the Thomasville 16-yard line. The Trojans, have had success running the football tonight.
They really have.
And this time, Jacoby Brown keeps. He faked the handoff to Jonathan White and kept it. But there was not much room to run up in there. He's going to get about a yard, make it 3rd down and about 6 to go now for the Trojans.
They got to get this one in, this drive.
Third down and 6 for Brooks County. Here we go, Jacoby Brown. Wing left, one back set. They toss it out here to Dion Fountain. Fountain turns upfield. He's inside the 10, fighting his way, trying to get to that first down marker. He's going to be real close.
Real close. Penalty.
Now let's see. May have a penalty on the play, an infraction. This is a good run after catch by Dion Fountain. Fountain trying to fight his way down near the first down. Holding is going to be the call against Brooks County.
That's a killer. Especially down in the red zone. That's a big penalty.
Yeah. Yeah, and with time running out too. The clock now is probably a bigger enemy.
Oh, it is for 9 minutes
for Brooks County. Yeah,
if Thomasville gets it back, they will milk that clock.
Yeah. The mountain to climb for Brooks County now is getting bigger and bigger with every tick of the clock. Here we go, Jacoby Brown.
From the Smoky Mountains to the Rocky Mountains.
Jacoby shoots it out. That pass is caught.
Yep.
That's Austin Cook. No, check that. It's number 17, Tamaja Johns. He's a junior, 5'9", 135 pounds. That's his first reception of the night. He's going to make it 4th down. And about 6 to go. The ball resting at the Bulldog 15-yard line. Jacoby Brown. Triplets over here near boundary. Isolated receiver to the far side. And in the backfield is, you guessed it, Jonathan White. 4th down and 6 to go for the Trojans. Brown fires in the end zone. That pass is incomplete. Overthrew his intended receiver. That's Khalid Humphreys.
That's a misfire.
8:37 to play, and Thomasville is going to get the ball back, and you better believe
made several big plays on that drive, but that penalty down there killed him. That killed him.
Yeah. Thomasville gets the ball back with 8:37, and we'll be back after this timeout.
If you're looking for a deal on a new set of wheels, Direct Auto Exchange. If your credit isn't great, you had some payments that relate, Direct Auto Exchange. Customer care is our specialty. We do whatever it takes is our philosophy. If you want to drive away in a new car today, Direct Auto Exchange. At Direct Auto Exchange, we sell quality pre-owned cars. And our commitment to the community says a lot about who we are. So if you're looking for a deal on a new set of wheels, Direct Auto Exchange. If your credit isn't great, you had some payments that relate, Direct Auto Exchange. We got a squeaky clean facility, so load up the kids and bring the family. Your complete satisfaction we guarantee. Direct Auto Exchange in Tallahassee. Direct Auto Exchange, West Tennessee Street. Direct Auto Exchange. We're selling quality pre-owned cars.
You've been involved in an accident? You feel like today is going to be a bad day? You have headaches, neck pain, back pain? Well, call us here at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where we have your neck and your back. Call me, Dr. Ways, at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab. We're located at 1711 South Gaston Street. Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, your local accident doctors. Call us at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where you control your case. We got your neck and your back.
Metron Contracting is a certified minority business specializing in the installation of commercial plumbing and underground utilities, including water, sewer, and fire line. Its owners, Caleb and Sharon Hanna, have over 30 years experience in the Tallahassee area. Metron also offers installation of concrete sidewalks, erosion control, and construction management. On your next project, think Metron and call 850-681-9058. Again, 850-681-9058.
To go. Thomasville gets the ball back. They have the lead 32-13. And J.T. Rice and the Bulldog offense. They're going to run a little clock now.
Yep.
They hand it off to Gellin for no gain. Going to make it 2nd down and 10 to go for Thomasville. Make sure you visit Foremost by Vince at 2415 Monroe Street at the Tallahassee Mall. Go by and see Vince for all your formal needs. You got to get suited and booted there, Coach.
Suited and booted. He'll make you look good. He'd make an old ball-headed man look good.
All right, here we go. J.T. Rice keeps spinning and turning, fights his way near the 20-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down for the Bulldogs. And about 6 to go, maybe 5 to go.
All right, what you going to call right here, Keith? You got 3rd and 5. You don't want to turn it over.
I'm going to fake it. I'm going to fake the dive to Tan Gellin.
Yep.
And I'm going to keep it.
I'm going to keep it.
And get what I can get.
Get what you can get and get out of Dodge.
And get out of Dodge.
Jet sweep would be good.
Yeah. Look, I want to get the 1st down to keep the clock going.
Yeah, you want 1st down.
Here we go. Rice sets up to pass. Fires across the middle for the tight end. It's picked off. 2nd pick of the night for Tavion Gray. And just like that, the Bulldogs breathe a little life into these Brooks County Trojans.
He called a good play, fake it and hit that tight end. But when anytime it's deflected in the middle like that with all those people, you're playing Russian roulette. You don't know who's going to get it.
Tavion Gray with the 2nd interception of the night. He has a pick 6 on the books. And so, let's see if Brooks County, they need to strike quickly, Coach.
They do. They really do. They ought to get it.
Here we go. They give it to Jonathan White. White fights his way to the 20.
Now we're at 6:46 and moving.
Yeah. Unfortunately, what they're doing is what Thomasville should be doing.
Yes, that's exactly right.
And that's running that football, running some clock. 6:35, there's whistles, and let's see, do we have a timeout call? Okay, here we go. No timeout call. Looks like some substitutions going on. Twins near side. 2-back set for Jacoby Brown. Brown throws it out here. This is Deion Fountain, and Fountain's got a little running room, fights his way down inside the 10, down to about the 6-yard line. That's going to make it 1st and goal to go for Brooks County. That's a good-looking run after catch by Deion Fountain.
Those are good, and they're safe throws.
Triplets near boundary, wing or offset. They give it to Jonathan White. White fights his way all the way down to about the 2-yard line. He was being banged around up in there, but he kept his feet moving.
I'm going to tell you what, he will sleep well tonight once he gets back.
Maurice Freeman might have to put him in that ice bath. He's a little slow to get up. And boy, it looks like he's favoring a knee. That's not a good sign. No. Jonathan White, number 4 for Brooks County, is the injured Trojan on the play, and he's played a whale of a game tonight, but it's not looking good as he comes to the sideline. He can't put his weight down on it. There's a bad snap, and Jacoby Brown is going to be thrown for a big loss on the play by the Thomasville defense. Willie Bradshaw leading the attack for the Bulldogs.
It was an attack.
Yes, it was. Going to make it 3rd down and goal to go. The ball's going to be back at the 8-yard line now, and not having Jonathan White in the game certainly is going to limit.
Yeah, it's going to limit, and it's psychological too, because He's been their warrior tonight.
Yeah, he's been their workhorse. Here we go. Jacoby Brown rolls, fires in the end zone. That pass nearly picked off. And once again, defending on the play for Thomasville is Kerry Lee.
He about had 2.
Yep. That's the second one that he almost picked off tonight. 4:58 to play. It's going to bring up 4th down and goal to go for the Brooks County Trojans with the ball on the 8-yard line. And pretty much this is it right here.
It is.
For Brooks County.
Yep.
Jacoby Brown from the gun. Brown pulls it down, fires in the end zone. That pass is incomplete. And that's going to, well, you know, Jacoby Brown rolled out, found his receiver in the end zone.
He did.
Number 18.
It would have been a great catch, but it would have been a very athletic catch.
Yeah, Khalid Humphreys.
Because he was stretched out.
Yeah, laid all the way out trying to get it. 4:53 to play, and the Bulldogs are going to take over the football, the ball on their own 7-yard line with a 32-13 lead.
I bet they won't throw it over the middle.
I bet they won't throw it at all. J.T. Rice hands it off to Gellin. There's no room to run there. That's a good defensive play. Actually, it's a new running back in for them. It's Benjamin Tillman.
Okay.
Cara talked to his mom a little earlier tonight.
Yes.
There's not much room for him to run there, though, and so it's going to bring up 2nd down and about 12. He's going to lose 2 on the play.
This is where I love fields to have 25-second clock so you can watch it and milk it.
Yeah. 4:17 to go. J.T. Rice is going to give it to Tillman once again. He bounces outside this time and finds a seam, and he's going to be real close to a 1st down if he didn't move the chains. And he's going to move the chains.
He's going to move them.
That's a good run by Benjamin Tillman III.
If they get 1 or 2 more 1st downs,
yeah,
this thing will be done.
Yeah. Tillman, 5'8", 166-pound junior. So there's some youngsters on this Thomasville team, too. These 2 teams are going to battle it out again next year. They give it to Tillman. He's stacked up. He picks up a couple of yards and then gets stacked up by the interior of that Brooks County defensive line. So the clock is running. 3:47 to play in the ball game. Thomasville in no rush. They have control and they have the lead. 32-13 with 3:20 to play. Rice. Little misdirection here. It's Gellin, the ball carrier. Make it 3rd down and about 8 to go for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, if he was gutsy right now, he could come back with that shuttle pass.
Yeah.
It's safe because if you flip it and miss it, it's incomplete.
Yeah.
But I don't think he'll do that.
Yeah, 2:41 to play. And Coach Grage is going to be content to hand it off to Tillman. And boy, Tillman's going to be real close to another first down. He's going to be real close to the first down if he didn't get it. First down, Thomasville. And that should just about do it.
Yep, it's at 2:27 now. If they
one more first down certainly will do it.
See, I don't know how they determined. Without a 25-second clock, what we used to do, if we went into stadiums that didn't have that, we would assign a coach that duty with a stopwatch. And when they spotted it, his hand would be up, and when it got to 10 seconds, he'd drop it.
Yeah.
And that way, you kind of milk it without having a 25-second clock.
Now let's see. I think that might be what they're doing, Coach,
over there, because you want to run every second off you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that one coach is doing that.
Yeah, I think that's what they're doing. 1st and 10, Bulldogs. They give it to Benjamin Tillman once again. 1:56 to play. Tillman's going to get 2, maybe 3. Let's give him 2. 2nd down and 8. And give Coach Zach Grage credit.
Yep.
The Bulldogs came in
brand new, put in a brand new offense, put in that spread stuff like they did with Coach Probst up at Colquitt County. And of course, that stuff takes a while to really get a grip on it. But just seeing them from the last time we saw them at Game 5 to now, they're noticeably better to me.
Yeah, they look sharp tonight.
Yeah.
This time, Rice keeps. And boy,
Coach,
there's no place for him to run.
Coach Maurice Freeman, the job they do up at Brooks County, and they're, like they said, they're young.
Yeah.
I don't think they have 5 seniors.
Yeah.
So they'll be back.
Yeah, they will. And they have a very young, they're starting a 10th grader at quarterback.
Yeah. And see, that's tough.
Yeah.
I think we had one quarterback at Leon all those years that was a sophomore that started, and he would be Tony Robinson.
Yeah.
He wasn't your average player.
Yeah. I remember those days when you had Wally Woodham.
Yep. And Jimmy Jordan after that.
Jimmy Jordan.
And then Blair Williams after that.
And Wally Woodham had this record-setting year. And the next year, Jimmy Jordan came back and broke it
and threw for 4,000. And Jimmy was a backup quarterback till his senior year.
Well, there's a infraction on the play. Penalty marked off against Brooks County. Going to give Thomasville a 1st down. And that's going to pretty much do it. J.T. Rice is going to take a knee. But a penalty marker comes down. They're going to call delay of game against.
They took too much time off. They held it too long.
Which is really kind of confusing because they just spotted the ball for the 1st down.
Yeah, that is. Somebody messed up down there, I think.
Delay of game is the call, so they're going to be penalized 5 yards. But there's only 1:03 left to play. And so the Bulldogs of Thomasville are going to improve to 5-3 on the season, while the Trojans will fall to 6-3.
Yep.
And Thomasville is going to get set for.
And Thomasville's undefeated in the region.
Yeah.
Setting up a great matchup with Fitzgerald.
Yeah. That's going to be
some. Yeah, they better have plenty of tickets for that one because I'm saying the crowd.
This place should be packed for that one.
That's what I'm saying.
36 seconds remaining for the Thomasville Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs are going to come away with a big victory tonight over Brooks County.
That's it.
That's going to be it. 32-13 is going to be the final score. Thomasville will defeat Brooks County on the INSiiGHTS High School Game of the Weekend. We'll be right back with some final thoughts after this timeout.
You've been involved in an accident? You feel like today is going to be a bad day? You have headaches, neck pain, back pain? Well, call us here at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where we have your neck and your back. Call me, Dr. Ways, at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab. We're located at 1711 South Gaston Street. Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, your local accident doctors. Call us at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where you control your case. We got your neck and your back.
A 3-touchdown performance by Charlie Thomas for the Thomasville Bulldogs tonight. And the Bulldogs come away with a huge win, 32-13 over the Brooks County Trojans. And our Carr Bailey is standing by with Thomasville head coach Zach Grage. Take it away, Cara.
Coach Greg, you guys played an awesome game tonight. Tell me what made it a success.
Biggest thing was the defense. Our defensive performance was awesome, and then just trying to execute right there in the second half was fantastic. You know, we made the bonehead on my part, you know, trying to throw a ball down there at the end and got a pick. But as far as just executing, I'm really proud of our kids, preparation, everything we did, fantastic. It was just executing and playing with the kids.
The defense.
You can't say enough about them. Give up 13 points to a team like that's explosive. And really, they only gave up 6 because 7 of them were off of one of our pick sixes. So, you know, you can't. They've been playing really, really well, and they, you know, got kind of miffed against Cook County, but being able to come back, which y'all also televised, but it's also good to get the win on this television right here.
Okay, and what's the plan for next week?
Next week, we got to sack up again. We got to go to work because we got Fitzgerald for the region championship, and that's what we want to put ourselves in that situation.
Awesome. Thank you, Coach Greg. Play a wonderful game.
On Sunday, before you leave, there's a paper.
32-13.
It has your Sunday
Thomasville
play.
beats Brooks County. Coach Grage is talking to his team. Let's go down the car and pick up some of that.
Make sure, again, 4 o'clock Sunday. Enjoy your weekend. Treatment people will talk to you. Great job. I'm proud of you. Fantastic. Fantastic. Break it down.
All right, Coach, big night for Charlie Thomas. 3 touchdowns. Brooks County, they had the big touchdown run early in the game, and then they had to pick 6. But after that, Thomasville just rose to the occasion and put it away.
Defense tightened up, and they got back doing what they do on offense. And obviously a lot better than they were early in the year. And they're getting better and better with this offense, which they will continue to get better, I think.
It's going to be some kind of matchup next week.
It is. It's going to be something else.
All right, I think our Cara Bailey has Charlie Thomas, who had 3 touchdowns on the night. Let's go down to Cara.
Charlie, thanks for joining us. You had some awesome plays. Tell me what you were thinking.
You go get the ball, make plays. That's what you got to do to win games. Make plays.
Go get the ball, play plays.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. So.
And you're looking forward to going to some of the championship games, the playoffs that were coming up.
Man.
What do you think about going to the playoffs that are coming up?
I feel like we got a good shot at winning the state. I feel like our team, we work hard, we get it done. We just trying to win games week by week.
And can you tell me about the interception that you completed?
My coach was yelling at me all week. He was saying stay deep. So I knew sooner or later it was gonna happen. So I watched the quarterback eyes. He just threw it straight to me.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us. Keith, back to you.
All right, thank you, Carl. Charlie Thomas, a big night, Coach. A big night for Thomasville.
Yeah.
And 32-13 over Brooks County. This was a big win.
It was a very big win, and a special night for Thomasville.
A special night.
You can look out there and see. I mean, this place is electric.
Yeah. A great atmosphere.
4-lane highway out here, blocked solid. People trying to get out of here. It doesn't get any better than this.
You're exactly right, Coach. And this is our season finale.
It is. And I can't tell you how much I've enjoyed working with you.
Coach,
you are awesome. I'm telling you.
We've had a great season.
We have.
And it's been a great season.
It has been a great season.
Our inaugural season, in fact. And for all of us on the Inside Sports team, special thanks to our executive producer, Mickey Clayton, our engineer, Jefferson Walker IV, and all of the Inside Sports production team, our sideline reporter and producer, Brittany Christie, who wasn't with us tonight, but Cara Bailey did an outstanding job.
She did.
And then for our color analyst, Coach Jim Sauls, and the entire Inside Sports team, this is Keith Miles saying it's been a great inaugural season. I think we're on to something here, Coach.
I think so, too. And I tell you, the entire crew here it was amazing to watch them work and see how they do all this. Wow.
Well, I want to thank all of you and all of our viewers, too, for making our inaugural season a tremendous success. This is Keith Miles saying good night from Thomasville, Georgia.